The Snake and the Mirror, written by Vaikom Muhammad Bashir. The narrator, a homeopathy doctor, recounts his experience of having a snake coiled around his arm. During his bachelor days, the doctor lived in a non electrified rented room. At that time, he was just setting up his medical practice. He only had 60 rupees and a suitcase of clothes. The room he lived in comprised a bed, a table, and a chair. The room did not have a ceiling, only a log of wood supporting a tiled roof. This log of wood, the narrator recounts, frequently saw a heavy traffic of rats. One night after having dinner, the doctor returned to his room. He could not sleep, so he decided to read at the table. He heard a noise on the roof, which he took to be rats. Ignoring the noise, he opened his book, Materia Medica. While leafing through the pages of Materia Medica, he happened to look up to his reflection in the mirror. The doctor was a bachelor and quite taken with his looks. So, while looking at his reflection, the doctor made two important decisions. First, he would grow a moustache to enhance his handsomeness. Second, he would always have an attractive smile on his face. These decisions reveal the vanity of the doctor. It also provides an element of humor in the story. As he made these decisions, he heard the noise on the roof again. Dismissing the noise, he started walking around the room, thinking he should marry soon. He decided to marry a rich, plump woman doctor so she would not be able to chase him if he chose to run away. He sat down again. The room had gone quiet. Suddenly there was a noise overhead. Startled, he looked around. At the same time, a fat snake fell on the doctor and coiled around his shoulder. The doctor went deathly still. He was extremely frightened, but he could not move for fear of the snake attacking him. His mind, however, was racing with possibilities. He felt the presence of God. He wondered whether God would be pleased or angry with him. The doctor believed his life depended on God's decision at this point. The snake was now crushing his arm. The doctor felt his arm going numb. He wondered what would happen if the snake bit him. He was poor, therefore had no medicines in the room. For a moment his foolishness made him smile. He felt God smiling with him as well. The snake turned its head and looked at the mirror. It seemed hypnotized by its reflection. The doctor wondered whether, like him, the snake was thinking of its beauty and how to enhance it. The snake slid away from the doctor and towards the mirror. The doctor now felt the returning to his arm. He left the room quietly so as not to draw the attention of the snake. Once outside, he ran for his life. His audience, relieved, asked him questions about his wife and whether the snake followed when he ran. The doctor replied that, contrary to his expectations, his wife was thin with a gift for running. He then proceeded to conclude the story. After escaping from the snake, he ran to his friend's house. The next day, accompanied by his friend, he went back to his room. There was no sign of the snake anywhere. However, he discovered that he had been robbed.